We are driving the all-new BMW 5 Series, and this is the G80 generation, the 8th one, and it is coming to India very shortly. This is the 530 Li. That's right, it's the long wheelbase, and it is more than 5.1 meters long. In fact, it has grown over the last model by a considerable amount. It is 212 mm longer, and it is actually 115 millimeters longer than the new 5 in Europe. So India is the only market getting this long wheelbase in right-hand drive spec. We are in the very hot city of Gurgaon, and of course the car is heavily inspired by the new BMW 7 Series. There are these crystal elements on the dashboard with this lovely wood finish, and of course the curved display with two displays in front of me, surrounding me, giving me a panoramic view of what I need to see, exactly where I need to see it. The wheelbase is also considerable, 3105 millimeters long. If that number seems familiar, it is exactly as much as the X7. That's how much the 5 has grown in this generation, and that is saying a lot. I'm seated here. This is a vegan interior. It is an artificial leather which is perforated, so you have the goodness of ventilation and everything else that you need. There are also two wireless chargers here, plus another in the back for the rear occupants, which of course this car is all about. This car is of course about the rear seats, and you will be very comfortable sitting in the back. I'm on the third of 4 rounds. It's not a very particularly long drive, but we're going to try to make the most of it. The engine, of course, finally we get the 258 horsepower version of the 30i. It's still a 4-cylinder 2-liter with a ZF box, but the torque is now from 350 to 400 Newton meters, and that makes a massive difference in the road. This thing gets from 60 to 100 in a couple of seconds. I mean, I barely blinked and it's already been triple digits. It sounds fantastic. We got a little raspier note to it. Doesn't sound too subtle. I mean, you know it's a 530 and it's supposed to be one, and you know exactly what you're driving. This is the 8-speed ZF box, and it goes all the way up to 8 in, I'm doing like 65 kilometers an hour. And it's in 7th, doing just over 1000 RPM. That shows you the tractability of what 400 Newton meters of torque can do. It's actually got a number of cool color options. This one is a grey with a pearlescent finish, and it actually has a sort of rose gold tinge to it. It's still nowhere near the magic 272 horsepower mark, but we're going to try it going lower. This is the 530i launching from 20. Let's do it. Running out of road, doing about 174, but it's a closed street and it's of course in a controlled condition, so don't try this at home or on a road near you. It is very quick. There is a bit of lag, a bit of hesitation at the start, but it just soars from there. The surge is very evident. The engine definitely feels a lot more tractable than before. There's a dollop of power all over the place, and well, it feels like a proper 530i. In fact, this of course, like I said, is the Li. So you have another badge to go along with the older familiar name. The steering wheel feels a lot like the M5 of old, and it's got these soft touch, chunky feel to it, and I really like it. It is 43 degrees outside, but in here it feels like a proper luxury saloon. I mean, I am feeling costed. The temperature, the climate control is brilliant. It's got 2 zones, and the vents are hidden away into this lovely little dashboard. I can't actually see where they are. I mean, it's brilliant. Tucked in there, sort of like the iX. So the whole mix of BMW i and the regular BMW series which you get in here, and a good dose of M. This of course is the M Sport trim, so you get, well, I would say big wheels, but they're 18s with 225/55s on them. They actually look rather fat, but we have 19s overseas, and I guess you could also opt for 19s here. That said, it still feels sharp. There is a minor bit of body roll, but that's not really noticeable unless you're throwing it around at triple digits. You of course have the My Modes button here, which goes through expressive, efficient, relaxed, and I wonder if they have the massage seats here like the i7 we drove earlier, but it does feel very pleasant to drive, and thankfully we have some cloud cover, so I'm not actually roasting around outside, but inside the car is fantastic. Immediately drops a couple of degrees. This is in the relaxed mode, and it actually feels very relaxed. I have to do the pilot jump with a boost button, which you can actually engage for temporary 10 seconds of it. Here we go. say the essence of 5 is definitely in here. This is the G60 and it is a big step forward. Externally you would think it looks like sort of a GT, a 6 GT, but it actually is a very big 5 Series. And although it has lost its sedan silhouette, it still has a very luxurious Gran Turismo shape to it, and I think that will appeal to a lot of people. Alright, this is Jim Gode signing off, and look forward to a proper review soon when they send this. Is our Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and follow for more content.